Hello everybody and welcome back to Arcangulus Gaming. Arcangulus here, bringing you another episode of Space Engineers Lost Colony. Guys, when we last here, we were trying our best to get some silver. Now, if you guys are new to this channel, remember to hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, tap that notification bell, and leave us a comment below. You know, you guys are helping me out so much by your positive feedbacks, by joining this channel. Thank you guys, and I appreciate it so much. Now, in this, I've been doing my best to try and get us to that silver deposit. I've already been slowly but surely getting my way there. As you can see here, I've now got 3 pistons going each direction, and I'm currently on the second set of pistons at 9 meters. So you think about this, when this thing is fully extended, that's going to be, each piston fully extended is 10 meters. That's 30 meters plus 2 lots of 2.5 for the drill, so that's another 5 meters. That's a heck of a lot of distance, and I am slowly but surely getting into that deposit. However, it's not without its foibles. This drill head keeps on clanging, and I am slowly but surely having problems after problems after problems trying to get this to work and restarting. As you can see, we're hitting the silver deposit right here, and we are getting reactor cores back at the base down here. So, but that is not what I was planning for this episode. As I was going through all of this, I was trying to figure out, as it was slowly and coming towards Wednesday, and doing a bit more content on Space Engineers, I was sort of thinking to myself, what am I going to do? Then it occurred to me there are several sites we have not gone to, and one of them I did notice was actually silver. For some reason in my head, every time I think of silver and I think of the chemical formula, for some reason I think Ag, when it's not, it's actually Au. Sorry, for gold it's Au, sorry, not Ag. So, keep on making that mistake whenever I think about it. Now, if we go inventory, we go reactors. As you can see, I've managed to produce 338 reactors. So we go ahead and shove them in here. Oh, you notice this one here. I dropped off the original mining rig. The one we got from the Von brothers. The ferrous, cobalt, silicon mine. I think that's the combination. Without looking it up. Anyway, and oh, okay, won't go in there. Okay, let's try the cargo hold. Yep, we can get more on the cargo hold. And yeah, I decided to walk back, but then I passed through the city and I picked up that baby. Really do need to return her at some point. She's just sitting there. Anyway, okay, so that's the reactor cores that we've got fully loaded up. What's going on? What? Oh, it's because I'm on charge. There we go. Okay. Now, before we get too carried away, what we're looking for now is, there it is, ore deposit, cobalt, and Ag. So basically that will be our the silver deposit. Now, when I went there, I found something. Oh, I've even forgotten something. I need to turn back to base. Otherwise, I'm not going to get too far in this endeavour. Actually, that'll do nicely. Thank you, parking brake. I need you on. Basically, I'm going to need my weapons of mass destruction. Oh yeah, as you can see, I've relayed out the table. Similar to what we saw on Sparks of the Future. Yeah, it just sort of works nicely there. As you can see, I've now got a pipe going through supplying oxygen to the medical room in the next bay. Yeah, we want the rockets from in there because I've got so many. That's my rocket launcher. I'm not going to take every weapon with me. I don't think I'm going to need every weapon. But the rocket launcher, in my opinion, is paramount. Yeah, it's one of those never leave home without it jobbies in this case. Because, as we found in previous episodes, it's great as a turret deterrent. Also good fun when it comes to how it distorts the scenery at the same time. I mean, if you remember in one of the episodes, we just... Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, we distorted the scenery so much, we'd even destroyed a bridge that we needed. We had to rebuild it. I mean, come on. That was funny. Okay. Now, the deposit I found was actually in... Oh, dear. Whoa. I was lucky that tree was there. Otherwise, I think we'd have found ourselves a little T over A rather than the other way around. Okay, we need to go this way. There we go. I've lost where I am. Over here. Where is it? It was around here somewhere. I've been to this thing. Well, I say been to it. I've been to the entrance. Whoops. And there it is. Okay. Got a no trespassing sign. AGI property. Oh, that's the first thing to go. Okay. Gonna save it here. Let's have a no just around the corner here. This is why I bought the handy dandy rocket launcher. It's a turret. Say what? And this is why I saved the game. Because I had a feeling that despite the best laid plans of mice and men, that was going to go sideways. I can't remember the full saying, so yeah, sorry. Come on, load. I still can't believe that how I've got such a powerful rig and yet it still takes so long to load. Well, I say a powerful rig, it's not that great. It's still about 40 generations behind in most of my gear. Right, well, we'll try this again. What? You still didn't destroy it? What's this thing made out of? Unobtainium chloride? And I blew myself up. How did I blow myself up? How? I really don't understand that one. I targeted the turret. Alright. I think it got a shot off on me before I got a shot off on it. Alright, I think this calls for a scalpel rather than a spoon. Come on. Let me in. Like I said, scalpel. Other than that, I've got no clue what else is in here. So... Alright, there's that. And another one just round the corner. I knew it was a good idea to save. I knew it. Oh my gosh. Otherwise we'll keep on running across the landscape at this point. Okay. We will get there, ladies and gentlemen. We know what's around the corner. We know what is awaiting us. So we are going to be careful. I know it's a surprise when it comes to Arcangela's gaming, but there we go. Right, that's on fire. Hey, okay. I'm going to save this because we have no idea what else is awaiting us. But look at this, a humongous silver deposit. So... Oops, wrong tool. That makes no sense. So, you're telling me this entire thing was just to power the battery, was it? Just to power the turret, I mean. And yet this one's exposed. Okay. That's weird. Okay, it said cobalt as well. Alright, I see the silver. I don't see the cobalt. Is that like down a different mine shaft or something? No, because that's just the way out. I mean, if there's cobalt in the area, I really don't know where it is, but... I'd have to bring the other rig with the ore detector on it, the large grid one, and scour the area. Actually, no, while we're at it, I think we can do it here. See if we can find it. Alright, okay. I am just seeing silver. 26.4 meters down. I don't detect any cobalt in the area. Okay. It's probably around there. I mean, like I say, it's probably deeper, and yeah, you have to mine down for it or something. Alright, let's try this one next. Yeah, I'm just going to go to each of these, have a look around, see what's available, and yeah, sort of get an idea. See if we can find any more information, stuff like that. Because, excuse me, sorry. That's better. Because honestly, we haven't gone searching for any clues here. I mean, we sort of stopped searching for clues when, I started searching for clues when I got obsessed with getting to that gold and that silver, which I tend to do. Now I'm not sure whether it's a good thing, a bad thing, an indifferent thing, but at the end of the day, I'm also interested to find out what's at these points, because, like I say, I was searching for more silver, and I found the there's some magnesium down here. Yes, the silicon magnesium ice is down below us. So there's probably a mine shaft somewhere around here. Probably down there. Let's see if the ATV. We'll have a quick nosy down here. Now, unless I'm blind as a bat, there ain't a cave entrance. That ain't a cave entrance. Unless it's just where they've detected it. I mean, I can't remember what the message says, but at least we know where there's some more that now, where did I park? Right there. Okay, so that's silicon magnesium B. So we can take that off. At least we've been there now. Right. Just turned off the ore detector and the antenna. Attempt to save a little power. Yeah. Whee! That was close. So, ore deposit ferrous. I think that's the one that I dropped. Boing. I'm not exactly going to them in any order. I'm just trying to knock them all off the list so that I can say I've been there. straight through the tree. Man, the way I'm going, I'm going to take out every tree on the planet. Oh, so that's in the ground. Okay. Ferrous, nickel and cobalt looks to be probably the same. Though it appears to be halfway up this cliffside, so let's see if we can get a better view. Yeah, it seems to be halfway up that cliffside, so I think we're good. Okay. So which one was that? B. Stop rolling. And ore deposit ferrous. Okay, so slowly but surely clearing the radar. Okay, so I've got a couple of the deposits over this way, about 800 metres. Whoa. Come on, fingers, behave yourself. Oh, there's one 900 metres that way. Silicon, magnesium and ice. Seems to be just another underground deposit. So, silicon, magnesium. Okay. That's for the base. Oh, hello. What have I missed here? Wolf Knight 1. Why did I leave a marker out here? I have no idea. But that's a marker that can go. So delete that one. Okay, so I think next one, head back this way. Whoa! It's one of the reasons why I'm loving this rig. It takes a beating. Whoa. Ah! No, 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 no. Oh, bollocks. Okay, that was my fault. Yeah, you can manually control turrets to pick off targets. Yeah, you could. Problem is they would probably pick you off at the same time, because the original game, the longest ranged turret was 800 meters. The internal turret was 600, and yeah, it was made some interesting battles. But now we've got some longer ranged artillery, like I'm. eventually I've got to get back into the learning to survive campaign because of the fact that I haven't done any of that for ages. Right. Now, if I remember rightly, that one, and that one, sorry, we've actually done. That we can get rid of. So, yes, back the way we came. For that silicon deposit one. I think all of these deposits are literally just deposits that have just been detected by the colonists, and yeah, you if you need the materials, you can just go there and mine it all out. Whoa! Oh, trust me to do that, for crying out loud. Do you know what? I'm starting to think today's jinxed. But it can't be. It's not allowed to be. I refuse, with whatever higher power there is, this is going to be a bad day. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Come on, game. Load. We've got stuff to check out. Oh. Well, no, you don't. No, you don't need. What is it with this cliff? Oh, you're kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me, right? That little knock. You're telling me a little knock like that is going to mess up a high-tech piece of gear? I mean, what's this? Future tech, isn't it? So, how the heck can that be damaged? I really do wonder sometimes. I really do. Alright. Slightest knock and things get damaged. I mean, you know. Trust me, I mean, I'm not exactly the smartest guy on the planet, nor am I the dumbest. But like something like that, for example, should have blown us up. And yet a slight knock on a solar panel has it damaged sparking and yeah, I really do wonder at some of the settings for some of these parts. Alright, okay, so at least we know that one is not worth our time. Definitely ain't worth our time considering we damaged our vehicle. I mean, that is crazy. I mean, I know solar panels are delicate, but they're not that delicate. Otherwise, how would people get them on the roof? How would people get them on the top of skyscrapers? They get knocked and beaten and bashed, something chronic. I mean, nah. Sorry, but I call foul on that one. Right. We've already been to a lot of these now, so I'm gonna go on the basis these are done. Yeah. Get rid of that one. I don't know why I have that one as well, because I mean I've got the gold mining platform. I mean, once I find the mountain, I'll find the base as well. Okay, small bunker Leroy. I'm not sure we've been to Leroy's bunker yet. Pardon me. That's a 2-kilometre drive. Hopefully we should be fine on this one. He says, hopefully. What's that? Iron. How comes these are detected? Oh, yes. Whoops. Cool, Leroy, you had to pick a place with a lot of bumps and lumps. There we go. Well, we're about 300 metres away from his marker. I mean, I have a feeling I've already been here. I mean, this does look familiar to me. Yeah, we've been in here. Yep, roasting turrets. Yeah, it's a sign that I've been here. Nothing in there. What I am going to do though... Oh. No, nothing in there. I didn't check over there, but I don't think I have to. Okay, Leroy's bunker is clear. So at least we know now that that's done. So, yeah, unfortunately with this one, it seems to be back to ye olde reactor. Yeah, before I do anything, let's go 7 and 8. Remote access. Oh. Okay, not sure what. That's why. There's a block I haven't put on our platform that I need if I'm going to be able to get access to it, and that's the remote block. Because what I was hoping to do was be able to have a look at what's going on from afar, but alright. That's one hell of a cliff on that road. You have to find somewhere where we can actually climb up and over, so be able to get back to our platform. As you guys will see when I get closer to it, I've had to relay out the pipework because otherwise, with carving my way through the mountain like I am, it would have just carved straight through our plumbing, and we wouldn't have been able to convey to our refineries and stuff like that. took me ages to get it done. I mean, without a jetpack, it is really, really hard. I mean, I'd say this. It's given me some perspective on some things, but yeah, I mean, I could have built some sort of complex rig that I could stand on, and like some scissor lift or something. Okay, let me stop here for a sec so show you guys. Oops, I can't do it in here. As you see, rather than coming nicely down the mountainside, I've had to go out and then down. And I'll tell you what, that is one hell of a climb. Even I get dizzy, and I don't suffer from dizziness. Motion sickness. Sorry, in video games. So, actually, you know what I am going to do? I am going to do something slightly different. I'm going to park this bad boy up because, without damaging that one, it needs a good recharge. 50% battery. As you remember from last time, we get it roughly in place, and we've got to drop our suspension to be able to lock on. There we go. Locked on. Oh, let's put the battery in recharge mode. There we have it. Oh, sounds like I've hit some silver. Right. What I tend to do is go in here. Oh, by the by, that's the ARM project from another one of my scenarios. I just thought it looked cool. Okay, let's have a look what's going on. So if we go camera and we go drill view. Alright, so, oh, look at that. You see the silver deposit, which is that sort of like mottling effect in the bottom. And yeah, we're getting more and more and more of it. So, let's go to, actually, before we do that, save the game. We've done a lot since then. So, pistons. Now, I go out by half a metre each time, because I'm finding that at this sort of distance, going out a full metre, I'm going to wreck the drill heads and tear them off, literally. So, little by little, I might have to extend this downwards at some point to get more to the silver underneath, but, because there's like gold up above, but I'm trying not to, because I'm thinking about maybe turning this into some sort of base, once we finish the campaign, and basically continuing this to have a bit of fun on. Without being able to do flyers, because obviously we'll get ourselves destroyed by some sort of defense system, apparently. We've got to find them and destroy them. Right, there's the pistons going outwards. So now 3 and 4 on a reverse, so it's going to go upwards. Okay, next thing I want to show you guys is I've finished the medical room. Let's put it that way. I mean, like I say, these do absolutely nothing, but yeah, it just looks cool. Got the cryopod there. As you can go in that, freeze your self off. I mean, I could hook that up to this network. I mean, in fact, I should have hooked it up to the network to be able to utilise it fully. My automated door closure. I've got all of this going on. Get to that in a second. As you see, I've got a load of timer blocks, 2 programmable blocks. In this programmable block, I've got 1 script going, which is the automatic LCDs 2. Yeah, you can download that off the workshop. It's not mine, somebody else's. And in here, got Izzy's inventory. this timer here is basically triggering these two to run. Oops. And then this one here just closes all the doors every, was it 60 seconds? Yeah, 60 seconds. Right, and here, as you can see, I've got a ton of things going on. This is just simply what it says is, it's just, you know, everything, you know, just tells me everything that's going on. You know, what's being moved where, what can't be moved, what's being made, etc., etc. This one here is basically telling you what's going on in terms of the script, you know, all, you know, the number of instructions it's run, things like that. These two here, God, this was an ache to get this to work. It's basically done by taking the name, or whatever name you want to call it. You could call it Fred Flintstone for all you want. Then call it colon space auto crafting 1, and then you can have 2 down here. You can have as many as you want basically, and it will just basically list them off. So basically I can see what's going on. As you see here, I've had to manually enter in that I want 1,672 reactor components. Now I just realised I've done the foible. Give me a minute. Control panel. No, that one. Reactor. I'm going to shove all those in there. So I've got loads of them in there now. So hopefully that should detect now that I've got over 900. There you go, 900. And it should adjust how much it's going to create to get me to 1,672. It's not always immediate. Sometimes it takes time. This here is basically telling me what I've got, where, you know, what type, how much ores I've got stored away, how much ingots, how much components, tools, etc. You can read it for yourself. You can see this stuff. Yeah, I'm not going to insult your intelligence because that's not fair. Yeah, and then this one here, this is the LCD thing. This is only like part of what it does. I mean, it's such a powerful script. You can do so much with it. This is just sort of scraping the surface, really. But what I've done, wrong one. Was it? Must have been custom data. Yeah, custom data. Basically, using the word echo, you know, you can basically say, you know, this is just a title. And then there's like certain keywords that you can use to basically say, I want this information displayed. And in the end, you get something like this. So that's the amount of power I'm using. So 2.7 megawatts out of 13.7 gigawatts. I'm not really producing that amount, am I? No, I'm not. Anyway, batteries. Well, the only battery actually I think I've got this entire rig is at 3.9 megawatts out of 13.2. Going into it. Out of it is coming 2.4 megawatts. I've got 8 turbines producing 1.6 megawatts. No solar panels. And you see here it says no power source found. Now if I go back into custom data, you see why. I've got no hydrogen engines and no power reactors attached. So it can't find them. So it just lists, I can't find them. So that's pretty cool. And then what I've done is I've just whacked this block in with the camera. What I really want, and I'm not going to do that, I'm going to go there, is this block here, the top mounted camera. Really would like this jobby. I haven't got the money at the moment in my real bank account to be able to buy one of those. Right, going outside. So you guys know I've got two refineries here, and then downstairs I've got another one. I've taken the idea of the spotlight that just basically follows you everywhere. Right, coming down this way, got 2 cargo holds there that I've put in on a closed loop circuit, which basically just takes out gravel and shoves them in there. And then as you can see, in here are my ores, components, my rare materials, my core materials, and I've got a ton of iron. Actually, while I'm on the subject of gravel, so let's have a look at how much we've got left in our cargo holds. So I'm about halfway through that cargo hold, give or take. So I'm thinking about getting another one. Iron. That hold is full. That hold is only just being started. So I've got tons of room for iron, and I've got some components I need to put away. There we go. And then what this will do, that auto crafter thing, because I set it to a certain number, it will just grind down some of the excess here. Yeah, so as you can see, it's detected. Oh, I need to disassemble 17 bulletproof glass, 8 computers, 31 constructors, etc. And it will grind them down, sort it all out, and it will fix what's being displayed. Yeah, so like here, you know, we know that we're going to need about another 500 of these. 729 of these. That's what I said. But yeah, unfortunately with this campaign, like all of the campaigns, it is now just simply a case of waiting. Drill view. So that's at the top now. Piston. Oh, sorry, now it's at the top. You just heard the pistons get lock into place. Extend that out to 10 meters. I'm doing it slowly because if I go any faster, like I said earlier, it will clang. It's an absolute ache, but you know, this is what you've got to do sometimes. You've got to slow things down to be able to get the results you want. And I really want to create like a mountainside base, you know, sort of a la Thunderbirds. You know what I mean? That didn't sound good. Just lost the drill heads. This is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Things like this happen. Things clang up. You know, at possibly the wrong possible times. I tried accelerating things back up so I can actually get back to the reactor, do what I need to do with the reactor, get on with the storyline campaign and all that. But it seems like, it seems like Lord Clang wants it to go the other way. Right. Yeah, when you first log in, it will come up as like that. Alright. Advanced rotor, I'm going to slow that down to 2 RPM. Let's get back to that view. Hopefully slowing it down a bit, you know, we won't clang up as much. Let's try this again. Unfortunately, it's a case of trial and error with a lot of this. You try it, something goes wrong, you either reload or rebuild or whatever, and just sort of go from there, really. Come on. Almost there. Right. So we don't have so far to go next time. Come on, don't clang up. It clanged up. Now that one's going to go. There we go. Boom. I knew it was going to go. Okay. Maybe I need to slow the piston extension. I know I've got that going a little faster because I was trying to get through this a little quicker. Maybe that's where I went wrong. Especially going through the hard rock. I mean, yeah, different rocks do react differently in reality, so maybe that's what's going on here. Plus the fact is, I mean, in all truth, I really need to disassemble this entire rig and rebuild it. That's going to be an absolute ache to do, but I think it's going to be worth it. Maybe I won't get so much clanging. Actually, what we got this set to? 0.02, 0.01. I'm going to try this. Yeah, try this on 3 RPM. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. It's the speed. It's the speed it's going at. Doesn't like it. You can see how it's vibrating. It's basically wobbling on the at the pistons. I think what I'm going to have to do you can hear that hitting something. I'll tell you what, I sped it up last time. I'm going to try. Yeah, it's blown up again. It's because I'm so far out. It's got to be the reason why. See what happens with this. Because it is a lot of trial and error with this sort of thing. Because what I'm doing is I don't think it's the intended use of a lot of this stuff. Also, I think I can see another problem. Hold on, they're now fully extended. Okay. Now we know that's working. I'm going to try something else here. Oops. Oh my god, that just worked. And they still extend. All this time I've been having these problems and I could have just put on shear inertia tensor. Ugh, I feel like such an idiot. Right. Let's see if we can get down this shaft a little faster then. Yeah, that's where I went wrong. I've learned something new here. Okay, so shear inertia tensor, I'm guessing from what I'm reading here, it says equalizes virtual masses of connected grids to achieve more stable behavior. So I think because of what I've made is attached to the ground, everything else becomes more stable as it shares the tensions and the motions and things like that. So I mean, I don't really understand this one in terms of the game, but alright, I'm gonna have to look this one up while we're at it, while we're watching this go down, just to make sure it doesn't clang. Inertia tensor. I'm looking this up on my phone. Right. The tensor of inertia gives us an idea about how the mass is distributed in a rigid body. Nodulously, we can define the... oh, I'm not going to read the science of it. All I want to know is exactly... right, okay, here we go. Moment of inertia, otherwise known as the Mash moment of inertia, angular mass, secondary motion of mass, or more accurately, rotational inertia of a rigid body is a quantity that determines the torque needed for a desired angular acceleration about a rotational axis. Akin to how the mass determines the force needed for a desired acceleration. Depends on the body's mass distribution and axis chosen, with a large moments requiring more torque to change the body's rate of rotation. So basically what I think I am understanding here is because it's now designed in a way it's sharing any changes in directions. It's and then adjusting for it. It's creating a much more stable entity here. So that's why all that shaking and bobbing that we had, we're not having it anymore. Okay, so we want pistons, these two pistons, change that to 0.5, reverse that out, because we're now using piston 3 here. And so far I'm not going to push my luck. But that appears to have got this sorted though. What I'll do is I'll keep on playing with this, ladies and gentlemen, and I will get back to you on how this operates, whether we succeed, and whether this drill decides to blow up the entire base. I don't think it's going to do that. Yeah, only kidding there. But as you can see, guys, there's a lot to be learned in this game. This isn't just a game, it's a science project. So that's what makes it interesting for me, because there's always something to learn, something to tweak, something to modify, something to play around with to get a desired effect. You saw how just by sharing that inertial tensors that it actually created that stable body for us. And look, it's going around, it ain't blowing up, and we are able to go back up again quite quickly. So I'll keep going on this, and I will get back to you as soon as I know any more about what's going on in this game. I think we've got to move some things around though. I had to open my big fat mouth. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, there's still a lot to learn. I'm still learning. So you guys have a great day. Be happy. And I'll catch you next time.